Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Blair. Welcome to my beauty space. So today I want to do part 2 of the Sephora sales haul. So if you want to know what I got, just please keep watching. Alright, so here is the goodie bag. Let's dive right into it. So the first item that I want to talk about is a palette. So this is the Naked palette from Urban Decay. So this palette has been discontinued, meaning that once they sold out, it will never come back. So I snatched this one up really quick because I'm like, yes, I really want it. And also I got it for $27, which is a really good deal. So this one, I've never had this one in my collection. The first Naked palette that I ever had is the Naked 2 palette. And that was actually my first ever big eyeshadow palette. I don't think I have ever got like a big pan of the eyeshadow palette before my Naked 2. Yeah, so I'm like, I have the Naked 2, then going forward, Naked 3, Naked 4. I just never get the Naked 1. So now they're being discontinued. I'm like, yes, I just have to have it. Because actually a lot of people recommended this one the most out of all the Naked palette. And a lot of people actually really recommend the Naked 1 palette because it is very pioneer back in the day when they first put a professional palette out there. I believe the Naked palette was kind of the opening gate for all the eyeshadow palette that come afterwards. So a lot of people think it is a very iconic palette, and on top of that, the shades are really wearable. I agree with all the stuff, but the reason why I personally never purchased it is because it has a velvet packaging, so I'm like, it might get dirty very easily. Even though down the line, I still ended up purchasing all the Anastasia palette, which also has a velvet packaging. I just never gone back to the Naked 1 and then purchase it. So now it is discontinued. I'm like, I just have to have a piece of the makeup history because this is a palette that, you know, pioneered the whole eyeshadow palette category. So I want it in my collection. So yeah, here she is. This is the Naked 1 palette. I don't know why, but somehow when I hold it right here, I feel so nostalgic because I saw so many YouTubers talk about it and I use it, and it was like 5-6 years ago, like, you know, when I first got into makeup. So now they're being discontinued. I'm just like, you know, so I'm super happy that I purchased this one. Here is the inside looks like, just in case you never saw it, which I highly doubt that's the case. So here are the shades right here. Add all these colors. Look how beautiful they are. They're so beautiful and they are really wearable. The reason why I actually get rid of my Naked 2 palette down the line was because I felt like they're more on like the grayish kind of darker side. So I only use a few shades out of the whole palette. That's why when I, you know, had that one in my collection for a while, I was like, I'm not really using this palette, so I declutter that one. But I feel like with this one, I wouldn't have the problem because I feel like the shades are definitely on the lighter side, which I really like. And yeah, it's just a lot of good shades. Like they have Thin, they have Naked, they have Bug, they have Sidecar, and Toasted, all the good shades. So I just love it. I mean, I can swatch some, but I don't think I need to do more because this is really like a veteran in the makeup community. But yeah, the pigmentation is really nice, even in today's standard, which we all know that eyeshadow pigmentation has improved dramatically over the last couple years. So I'm really like impressed with this palette. Like even swatching it right now, I still feel like it is a very good, you know, pigmentation eyeshadow, and it's a very good shade. It swatches beautifully. So yeah, if you don't have this one, I highly recommend you pick it up because I know that Sephora has already sold out on this one. So I feel like just as a piece of a collection, you know, I feel like you should just get it, and I love it. Alright, moving on. So the next item I want to talk about is another eyeshadow palette. And this one, I have to admit that I have debated very heavily because the drama surrounding it. So initially, I did not want to support this palette at all because how the things were handled. But I swatched it. I still really think it's a beautiful palette, and I have a soft spot for like any creator in the beauty community because I feel like it is pretty hard to be a creator to face all the scrutiny and then all the drama channels talking about little like details, spinny stories. Well, some of them are legit. I don't discredit all of them, but sometimes I do feel like people like to read into things, which sometimes I feel like could be really burdensome on creators. That's why I'm like, I really love this palette. I really love the new formulation. So let me just buy it, even though I disagree with some of the things that this owner handled it, but I still bought it. So this is the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Edition palette, and this is a remastered version. I have the original version, and I did purchase it because Huda said on Twitter that the rose gold will be discontinued. That's why I was like, even though I'm not on the fence, but I'm like, okay, let me just get it, you know, because I still think it's a good palette, and now it's gonna be discontinued. So I'm really under the influence to buy it because of the statement that she put out. So of course you can get why I am frustrated after hearing there's a better version. It's the exact color scheme but better coming afterwards after it's being discontinued. So I was pissed. That's why I didn't buy it. I got the dupe palette from the Hash app, which is really like similar to the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. Really made up my mind that I will let the new version go because of how the thing's being handled. But then I went to the store during the sale. I saw the palette. I was like, it's really beautiful, and it was the last one. Cause you know, sometimes buying the last one always got me somehow like emotional or like somehow involved. I'm like, oh, this is the last one, get it or no. So I end up purchasing it, and I'm happy about it. I'm not going to return it. So here is the packaging looks like. This is the outer packaging, as you guys already seen. I love this packaging. In fact, I wish the inside packaging is like the same as the box. I'm always someone that prefer like simplistic packaging, like especially rose gold color. I think it'll be so fitting for the palette. So when I saw the packaging inside, I'm like, don't get me wrong, this is beautiful. Like, she looks beautiful, and I love the, you know, the foil on top. It looks really like nice. They must put a lot of money in the packaging, but to me, I just feel like it's a bit too much. Like, I feel like it's a bit too much. It's just too much going on. I'm never someone that drawn to like too much of anything. Like, I like simplistic art, I like simplistic decoration. I'm never someone that's being on the excessive side. So I'm like, I don't know, but it's fine. What I really like is the inside. So here is the inside looks like. You get a giant mirror. So let me just cover it. And here are the shadows look like. I really love the reformulated shadows, to be honest, especially all the foiled shadows, because I just think it's really like a finely milled foiled shadows. I really love this pink shade right here, which is called the Pink Diamond. So here is the swatch look like, and when you swatch on the hand, this is the shade that really like tilt my buy or no buy over to the buy sector, because I just love this shade and I love how it swatches on my hand. I love how I feel when I touches the shade. It just looks really beautiful, and she reformulated all the foil shade including the rose gold. So here is the swatch look like, and here is the rose gold color. I really love this shade as well, but I really do feel like the Pink Diamond shade is what seals the deal for me. I have the original palette, but I don't think this Pink Diamond shade was in the original palette. That's why I'm like, I really love the shade, so let me buy it. Even though I know it sounds kind of stupid, you buy a whole palette based on one shade, but somehow I just really want to try it, and I really want to do like a three-way comparison. Compare this to the old Huda Beauty and also the Hush app. Like, I'm already going to do that video, so really like turn on the notification if you're interested in the video, so you will know when I upload it. But yeah, it's really pretty. I'm going to really do a comparison, but so far I really love how the shade performs. This is a shade called Trust Fund. So right here, look at the pigmentation. I do feel like this palette is an improvement from the first one, even though I don't like the packaging like this. I kind of prefer the clear, you know, packaging the first one has, even though some people might think it's too cheap, but I kind of like that simplicity. Or I wish she could just use this rose gold right here. But anyway, I am happy to have this one in my collection, and I am going to do a comparison video for you guys. Alright, since we're already talking about Huda Beauty, so I want to show you the 3 more items I got from Huda Beauty. So they're all the new Huda Demi Matte Lipstick. So the first one is the shade called Feminist. So here is the packaging looks like. It's the clear packaging versus the traditional like white packaging, which I actually really like. I think it's really creative. I think it's so cute. And you just open it up like this. And here is the liquid lipstick right here, or shall we call Demi Matte, because it is definitely not like the same formula as her original liquid lipstick. I really love the packaging. I think I love the gradual changes. And Hush actually has a dupe for this one already, and I have already purchased it. I will show you guys in a sec, but let's look at the packaging. It's really beautiful, and you can see the shade right here, which I really love. And this color is a brownish rose color, I guess that's how you call it. So here is the color right here. I really love this shade. It kind of have the mauve tone, but you also kind of have like the nude tone. So it's really beautiful. The formula, I personally really love it because it's non like drying, because we all know the matte will dry down completely matte, and then you will probably have some lines if you don't, you know, do a proper exfoliation. So this one probably not going to have that problem because it's more like a creamy texture, as you guys can see here. And I don't think it will dry down completely matte. So I really love that. And I just really love Huda's lip products. I think that's my favorite products from her is her lip product, because I think they're just really nice. And this doesn't really have a scent to it, which is really good. Well, it has a little bit of scent, but not as strong as her liquid matte, which I think is more like a sweet scent, which I don't mind at all. But I love that it does not have a scent, so if people are allergic to scents, they can still use this one. And yeah, I just love Huda's liquid lip products. Alright, so moving on, the next shade I have is this shade called Shiro. It's so pretty, and the same beautiful packaging. And inside you have this beautiful, I'd say it's like a rosy mauve shade, but on like the lighter side. So let's swatch it. So here is the shade right here. I'd say it's actually really close to Feminist. I almost can't tell them apart, to be honest, but you can see the slight difference. Feminist is more on the brownish side. Shiro is more on like the rosy side, but I'd say that it's really close, so you don't need to buy 2 of them. If you only want to buy one, you just pick one between these 2. I'd say it will be good. So I love it. And also this is actually called the Demi Matte Cream Lipstick instead of liquid lipstick. So it's definitely more like a cream texture, which is really good. And yeah, I just love this. And they're really similar, to be honest. So yeah, you can just pick one and then ready to go. Alright, so the last color that I got is called Mogul. So here is the color right here. This one is a bit different, but also it's kind of in a similar family as well. So this one, I'd say it's more on the rosé side instead of the mauve side. And here is a swatch looks like. As you can see, all 3 of them are kind of in the same color family, and they're all like a pretty wearable shades. That's also why I bought all 3 of them, because I just want like very normal shades. And obviously this one definitely have more of a rosé tone to it versus more like the nudie peachy tone on those 2. So yeah, that's the 3 colors I got. I know that they're all so close, so you probably can just get one if you don't plan to buy a ton. I don't think there's a need because they're really close colors. So yeah, definitely check those out because I really love the formula of this liquid lipstick, or we shall say cream lipstick. And how pretty are they? I just love it. It's so pretty. Alright, so now I want to show you guys the dupes that I got. And here is a dupe from the Bad Habit, and this is the liquefied matte lipstick. And I got the shade Mind Games. Once you open the packaging, here is the inside looks like. Don't you guys think it's kind of similar? Even like the gradual like color shift. And yeah, it's kind of similar, but I actually love Bad Habit. I think they're really good quality as a dupe. Like every time if you think of a dupe, at least in my perspective, I will think it's like a cheaper, like not really good products, but they're actually really good because they're manufactured here in California, so they have to stick to very strict laws. That's what I learned later on. So they're actually really good quality. They're not just crappy products. So when you open it up, here is the wand looks like. It's a really good wand. So let's just swatch right next to our shade. Whoa. That is beautiful. Whoa. I love this color. Oh my gosh. And I might have loved this one better than the Huda ones because this one is so just creamy. Like, not that Huda one is not creamy, but I feel like this one is creamier. If you're really looking for like a really creamy like formula, this might be it because it's really, really creamy and I love it. And I love this shade. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I love it. I'm gonna totally wear this one. Like literally, like I'm totally going to wear this one. And also comment down below if you want me to do like a try on haul. I can try all the colors on, like including the Hudas, including all the Bad Habit, because I got 6 of them. They're on a set, so they're cheaper. You buy a set, which is only like $28 total or something like that. So it's way cheaper than just buying Hudas. So let me know if you want me to swatch them, but I love it. I want to wear this right now. Like this is so pretty. Alright, moving on. I actually just found out I have one more item from Huda Beauty, and this is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder, and I am in the shade Pound Cake. Here is a product looks like. Some people saying that this one is kind of similar to the Maybelline loose powder, which I agree 100% because I own that powder and I love that powder. And all I can say is that those kind of container is not really like a trademark for one brand, so I don't see there's like a plagiarism right there, you know, because brand can use this kind of container. So I just wanna try the products. So here is the Maybelline Femi loose powder right here, and here is a Huda powder. So as you can see, they're really similar. Like even the container, I feel like it's exact the same size. No, Maybelline is a little bit smaller, but yeah, I understand why some people bring it up. But I do feel like what's inside is what matters because a container is just a container. I don't think anyone can really like trademark like, okay, we're owning the square container. To me, I think that's a little bit absurd. So yeah, the reason why I picked this one up is because I heard great reviews about it. People really think that their under eye became so much smoother and just so much put together because it's easy bake. So that's why I really want to try it, and what's better way to try it than the 20% off sale. So I'll definitely do first impressions on all the stuff that I hauled from Sephora, either doing a full face or either doing a specific review for a specific products. But I will cover all the stuff that I bought so that you guys don't just see me buying it, but you can actually see me using it and how do I think about it. So stay tuned because that's all the content gonna coming up after I hauled all the stuff. It's time to really test it out, and I'm trying to slow in the buying a little bit until maybe the holiday season so that I can really keep up with all the stuff that I bought, because I bought a lot of stuff but I don't even remotely caught up on a lot of the reviews. So I think I want to do that next step. So yeah, this is the last item I purchased from Huda. Right, so moving on, we're moving into a hair category for a while. So I finally got the Olaplex, the number 5 Bond Maintenance Conditioner. So here is the bottle looks like. After hearing about this one so many times on YouTube, and after just going into the store like 3 times and I always saw this one on display, I'm like, yes, just let me try it. So I got the conditioner because I have a very oily / dandruff scalp. So I only bought the conditioner because for my scalp, I really need anti-dandruff shampoo because I have a very oily scalp. I just cannot use anything other than anti-dandruff because then my dandruff will be through the roof. If you watch my old videos, sometimes I can see some of the dandruff on my hair, which is really embarrassing. That's also the reason why I bought a monitor, so that I can see everything through the monitor instead of just through the smaller camera screen, which sometimes I will never see anything, but then when I'm editing on my computer, I saw everything. I'm like, gosh, I wish I could tell so that I can just like, you know, fix it. But anyway, so that's the reason why sometimes I look into the side, because I just need to check the monitor. I just need to monitoring what's going on sometimes, whether if the product is in focus or if there's something on my lip or something on my hair. I just need to know. So yeah, that's why I just want to give you guys a quick disclaimer about that. Alright, so let's talk about this one. So this one in the back said is formulated with patented Olaplex bonding building chemistry and restores, repairs, and hydrates without adding excess weight. Eliminates damage and frizz for strong, healthy looking, shiny hair using the Olaplex 3-4-5 system. So this made without sulfates, parabens, or gluten, vegan, color safe. So yeah, that's also a reason why I want to give this one a try, because I have color treated hair. So nothing makes me happier if I can make my hair just smoother, especially on the bottom. Like my natural hair is actually really straight and it's really like smooth in general. So I don't really need to like spend a ton of time like on the top. But like when it comes to color treated area, because the color damaged my hair, so it's really frizzle, sometimes it tangles up. I just don't like it. I just want my hair just all look the same instead of one texture here then one texture there. That's why I'm willing to give this one a try, just to see how good this one is, so that I can just keep my color for a while, because I do still love this color, even though I might cut it in the end just so that I can like try like a lob hairstyle. But I still love my color treated hair for now, especially it's still summer in California. So yeah, I just really want to try this one and see how this one performs. Alright, moving on, I got this Sephora brush, and I actually am a big fan of the Sephora brush. I always think they're really good quality. I think they're kind of on the pricier side, because they're always like $30 for like bigger brushes, which I think is fair because MAC has charged that amount, you know, for their brushes. And I truly think the Sephora brushes has good quality. I just sometimes, I don't know, like I have a lot of brushes already, so if it's not something I really like, I just don't splurge on brush, because I just think it adds up really quickly. So when it had 20% off, I look into it. I'm like, let me just buy one because I really want a new one. So I got this Pro Diffuser number 64 brush, and yeah, it came with this packaging. So when you open it up, here is the inside looks like. I really love this brush. It's just really like a good shape, and it's super soft. Like I wish you guys can feel it, because it is super soft. And I love that it's like kind of, I don't know, like proofed up a little bit, so that I'm probably going to use this to baking, because I feel like it can be a really good overall baking powder brush. Or you can use this as a diffuser brush, obviously, to diffuse all the excess of powder and everything. So yeah, I just love it. I think this one is really good, and it's just really soft. So yeah, I just really love it, and I just got it. Alright, so I just want to stop the video right here. I still have a ton of stuff that I need to talk about, but I kind of want to make it short so that I don't bore you guys with long videos. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay tuned. Part 3 will coming up very soon. And yeah, I hope you guys have a nice day. I will see you guys next time. Bye.